You want to go first so I can think? Or what?
Your turn.
My turn? Okay. All right, okay. I chose my program because career opportunities and growth and technology is really booming. And also too, just kind of like in this program of study, having the advisors and having those professors and their support and their knowledge, they really go a long way to teach you and to help you and give you the resources that you need. I definitely feel like they support me, and I've been able to really be successful and have a successful mindset because of them as well.
I chose cybersecurity and network systems management. My sister actually kind of inspired me to go when she went to school for her marketing, so I wanted to go in a field where I can have a career, and between the 2 degrees, there's a lot that you can do within the IT field. I think we're kind of the same, but very different. I think our styles of learning is a little bit better because my sister makes the better grades, more like A's, like straight A's. I'm more like an A, B type student, so definitely my sister.
Yeah, but we definitely like bounce off of each other. One thing I like about it is that when we work together, we, where one is stronger and the other one's weaker, we kind of like try to balance each other out as well. Because she's the older sister, naturally she motivates me. She's someone that I admire, someone that I look up to, just in life and, womanhood, but education-wise, I did kind of set the tone when I became the first generation graduate, and I motivated her to go to school and to, expand her, studies. However, she's also motivated me as well, going to school and doing my homework and my studies, because it is difficult sometimes to stay motivated.
Being an online student sometimes is kind of hard when you don't have someone next to you to do like labs and just understand the material. So my sister motivates me like, well, we can figure this out. You have your professors and everybody, but it's a little bit different. It's like a classmate and a sister at the same time. She also motivates me to strive for more. I thought my journey at Trident Tech would end here within school, but seeing there's other things I can go on and I can do. My sister's like, well, you can do this. There's so many other things. So it's kind of like I look up to her like a little big sister. I learned that I am a go-getter, meaning that if I see something, I want to go get it. At first, when I started back at Trident Tech, I felt like I wasn't good enough to do it or I couldn't do it. And I realized that was just myself saying I couldn't do it or I felt like I didn't belong. And really, this is where I'm supposed to be.
What I learned most about myself is like resilience. I know that, it gets very discouraging when you try something and it doesn't work out and you have to pivot. And it can be discouraging. Sometimes you can feel like, what am I doing? Am I doing things wrong? And just understanding that life moves at, for each person at its own pace, and that it is okay to pivot.
I guess before my journey here, I didn't know who I was, and now I know who I am and what I want to do.
You just have to persevere. You have to be determined, and you have to put in the work to be successful and to, create that life that you want. Because if not, life will just pass you by.
Very, very proud. Just filled with, just joy, just happy. Really, really proud of myself. I don't know what else to describe.
Well, first of all, I would be happy for her because this is going to be a huge opportunity for her, a brand new opportunity for her. And, my whole initiative, especially when I first started school, was to motivate other people and other people in my family to go to school. So to see her actually kind of listen and do it, I'm just like, okay, that's, good for you. And for me, just happy and feeling vindicated. I know what it feels like to walk the stage. It's a good feeling, but now it feels even sweeter because I get to celebrate that moment with my sister. And, that's kind of like all I wanted, so.
Our parents will really, really be proud. This is the first time that we've ever been able to go to school together. We have a 9, almost 10-year age difference, so very, very proud. I think everyone's probably going to cry too, but it's like a 2-for-1 deal at the same time.
Yeah, I think more than anything, Mom is going to be really excited. I know she's going to be over the moon.
The beginning of a new chapter for me. Just because graduation's here doesn't mean that my journey, stops here. It's actually the beginning of my new life, starting a new career in a new industry. So, the beginning.
I think that in a way for me, it's mission accomplished. But I know that my journey here is like not over, and I'm still trying to figure out my life. So like I said, I'm accomplishing one goal, accomplishing one mission, but I know that I still have, you know, a journey ahead of me, and I'm willing to take it on.